You're making a run at it, aren't you? Rolling up a stake and going to Vegas.
Welcome to the #1 poker radio show in the world. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. 1 full hour of poker news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises. Now let's bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. I mean, I am really scared. Because we welcome not only to the show, but to the United States of America, Peter Blackhall.
Is that where I am? Oh my God, I don't know where I am.
Estados Unidos to you Spanish-speaking people out there.
Oh well, yeah, that's a big thing. Everyone here speaks Spanish. It's really interesting. Yeah.
So Peter's here, of course. You guys know Landon from the show. Of course, Peter's popped on the show every once in a while. We did call-ins and things like that. But Landon, of course, does a lot of the deaf poker tournaments in Australia, and has been a great reporter for us for quite a while until he kind of shifted out of that side of the industry a little bit. But we got Peter here at the World Series
live.
And live. I mean, this is going to be something else, because we're going to be having a cultural exchange on the show today. There's some good, there's some bad, there's some ugly going on here. I am going to be eating Vegemite.
Vegemite live on air, kids.
Oh my God, this is going to be something else. I mean, he's all ready to go on this.
Yeah.
I think I want to get to some news first, and then we're going to go through this whole cultural experience of Australia right here in Las Vegas. Are you excited, Peter?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's amazing to be in Vegas, and I'm playing Event 40. For those of you who don't know, that's the seniors event. So I've wanted to play this for a few years, and now I'm actually here in Vegas to do it. So it's great.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you here for the first time. Well, let me ask you this. What do you think of Las Vegas, man?
Well,
for what little you've gotten to see.
Well, what I've got to see is just amazing. I mean, obviously, coming halfway around the world, it is totally different. So totally different. There's a lot different, but there's also a lot the same. People are very nice and that sort of thing. But I'm actually hoping not to be run over by the end of the week, because I keep looking the wrong way when I cross the street.
Come on. You gotta do that flip.
It's like, hang on. Oh, right, yeah, I got to look that way, right, not that way.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's,
left, right, and left again.
So it's all a bit,
left,
it's all
right,
a bit
left
strange.
again.
So, but other than that, I've sort of found my way up and down the strip in the last day or so, and I arrived yesterday morning, which was 3 hours before I left Melbourne, Australia.
So back in time for you.
Yeah.
A little back to the future.
I came to the World Series in a DeLorean, which is
very nice. I'd like to see that.
It was, 14-hour flight, but just from Melbourne to Los Angeles, and then a short hop here to Las Vegas, and here we are, halfway across the world. It's awesome. It's just amazing.
Well, let's talk about what's going on here at the World Series first, and then we're going to get into this potential debacle here on the show.
I think debacle is a good description. I like that.
I'm so scared right now. Let's take a look at what's happening here. And of course, we had a day off yesterday, so we got to catch up a little bit. Event number 25, $5,000 no limit hold'em 8-handed tournament. Jeffrey Tomlinson from Jupiter, Florida, takes it down, knocks off Pierre Milan to win that bracelet. Dominic Nitschke in third, Jonathan Jaffe in fourth, Jonathan Little finishing sixth on that, on Anthony Zeno and Dan O'Brien. Actually, that one did finish up when we were on the air, so we'll get to the next one here. Aaron Wallace wins event number 26, the $1,000 pot limit Omaha tournament, 1,293 entries, knocks off Marco Newman and out of Recklinghausen, Germany. I got that right.
I can't really read that.
Recklinghausen, Germany.
Yeah, that sounds
to
good.
Take down the event 26. Noah Merritt finishing in third. Jaron Chonier, Luxembourg finishing in fourth. Daniel Zach in fifth. Not a lot of notables on that one, but there you go. It's event 26. Event 27. Of course, this one got a ton of attention as Brian Hastings breaks through, wins the World Series bracelet, wins all those crazy prop bets he had put up on the board. Beats Scott Clements heads up. A lot of people were probably rooting for Scott there, Peter, because all those side bets that Mr. Hastings had on that.
Yeah.
But not to be. Brian Hastings comes through and wins event number 27. Event number 28, the Monster Stack, the $1,500 no limit hold'em's got a prize pool, or top prize about $1.28 million. And that's American dollars, buddy. That's American dollars.
That's good.
How much is that in Australia?
1.28
million.
That's probably about 75 cents on the dollar, so that's about 2 million Australian.
So I'll buy you a lot of kangaroos.
Well, yeah, kangaroos.
few.
You get kangaroos cheap, so you get them cheap anyway.
How much does a kangaroo cost?
Well, that's a good question.
It's a wild guess. If you want to go buy a kangaroo, how much would it cost you?
Well, are you going to use it for your zoo, or you just want to consume it? Are you looking to?
I'm thinking pet first. You know,
For a start, you can't have kangaroos as pets.
Okay,
but
so
if you got to do a zoo, and you probably have to get a permit. And
Yeah.
So there's probably $5,000 down the gurgler.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's all right.
So you got a full fleet of herd of kangaroos. It'll be fun. Yeah. But right now, actually, let me get the update on this because I stopped the updates on my computer. Event number 20, Monster Stack, and ready, go. There we go. Eric Place out of Wellington, Nova Scotia, is leading the way, $16,450,000. Asi Moshe out of Tel Aviv, Israel, right behind him, $16,300,000. Kevin Kung out of Newport Beach, California, has moved up in third on this one, $10,300,000 in chips. Hoyt Corkins, chip leader, kind of hanging around there. He was around $9 million to start the day. He's at 8.5 right now. So Hoyt Corkins still definitely in the hunt for that bracelet. Levon Williams out of Helena, Alabama, is in sixth. I'm sorry, I skipped Peter Bartogov out of Moscow. The enemy. No, I wouldn't say that. He's not the enemy. $7.2 million. Fernando Kanishi out of Brazil at $5.9 million. Perry Shao at $5.8. Christian Rodriguez, $5.3. Jeremy Halaska leading the last 19 on that. And not a lot of other notables in there. Guys that busted out, Jacob Baisley.
Any Australians?
Any Aussies? No.
Doesn't look like it.
It does not look like it. You are shut out in this one, sir.
Yeah. Well, I know there's been a lot here, and there's still a lot here, so no Australians made the money yet, I don't think. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, you guys had a couple decent runs.
Okay.
But, and Ted Leahy, who, of course, is a guy that runs Lucky Leahy's poker tables, actually busted out in 29th today. So Hoyt Corkins trying to hold that there, the Blue Shark team's banner over there. But Eric Place right now out in front of the Monster Stack and looking pretty good at the moment. Event number 29 finished up yesterday, $10,000 no limit deuce to 7 draw low ball championship, and Phil Galfond has struck again, wins his second World Series of Poker bracelet. He knocks off Nick Schulman to win that one, and what a great final six that was. Schulman, Dan Smith, Eric Seidel, John Turner, and Elliot Lesra.
That's impressive.
Woo!
That's impressive.
Galfond, after winning the bracelet, said, I won more money. And he won, and get this is unbelievable. Let me pull the prize pool number up there. But he said, I won more money in playing one hand in a cash game than I did here. $224,383. Way to decimate everybody's hopes and dreams and feelings about the prestige of winning a World Series bracelet.
I dream of that. That's why I'm here.
Yeah,
yeah.
You get some.
I'm living the dream, kids.
You got a little money on the line there in the seniors event. Event number 30. That is a $1,000 no limit hold'em tournament. Started off with 2,150 entrants, and they are down to 16 right now with Kai Yang leading the way, 1,320,000 chips, and Chris Moorman sitting at the top of the board as well, 1.22 million. Moorman, this is just unbelievable that he has not won a World Series poker bracelet yet.
Okay, yeah.
Has never won one.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
He's never won it, so we'll see if Chris Moorman finally breaks through. Of course, he just recently won his first major live tournament, winning a WPT event a little while ago.
Yeah.
So Moorman trying to get the monkey off his back, and kind of people say, Chris and Isaac Haxton probably your top two players right now that haven't won a bracelet yet. So we'll see if Chris takes advantage of this opportunity and comes through to win this World Series poker bracelet. He's got Artur Rudziankov out of the Czech Republic with 1 million, trying to chase him down. along with Viljan Petelishkov. I'm just going to go with it.
That's good.
The Bulgarian, 950,000. David Chase at 850. Travis Case at 725. Elke is still in there. He is in 11th at 450,000. Also looking down this, Addy Litfin. Oh God, they're looking at the Vegemite.
They're looking at the
hungry.
Vegemite. People are looking at Vegemite. Yeah, it's cool.
They're hungry. Antonio Esfandiari busted out in 17th. Jason Kuhn busted out in 18th. But right now, the story on that tournament is Chris Moorman trying to win a World Series of Poker bracelet that has eluded him for so long. Event number 31, the $3,000 pot limit Omaha high-low 8 or better being played right now. And Mike Gross out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm not sure I got that name right. Is a 901,000. Richard Tucker in second, 683. John O'Shea, got to dig those Irish guys, 662. Spencer Chen at 660. Jeff Madsen still in the hunt in sixth place right now, 561,000. David ODB Baker at 469. Also in there, Robert Mizraki looking for his second World Series of Poker bracelet this series is at 291. Eric Wasserman 227. And John Redding, who's also won a bracelet this series, only at 24,000, so he's kind of trying to hang on there. But he's still alive with 17 to go in event number 31. Event number 32, that is the $5,000 No Limit Hold'em six-handed tournament. Okay, and that is on day 2. 190 players still left in that one. Simon Deadman, one of the best names in poker.
Okay.
I'm digging Simon Deadman.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That's
if
pretty
you want to be a poker player, it's not a bad name to pick.
I would like that. Yeah, that's. But
What's a better name, Simon Deadman or Grayson Ramage?
that's actually somebody's name.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the things that you have here is like weird names. Like, you know, I've met a Chad already, and there's a security guard I walked past, and his name's Buck. Like,
Yeah.
that's yeah. Like it makes me laugh every day.
A little culture shock there.
Yeah, it
for
is
ya.
a bit of culture shock.
There you go. Well, Deadman leading the way right now. Alberto Fonesca in second, 226.3. Tuan Lee trying to win another bracelet. He is at 225. Jennifer Tilley at the top of this board.
Okay. Well, that's there
That's
we go.
good for everybody.
Yeah.
That's good for everybody. She's at 195. Big Hooney, Chris Hoonigan. He was a little mad at me on Twitter, but I still love Big Hooney.
No, don't worry about people being mad at you.
169 too. Adam Bilzerian, 167.8. Daniel Strelitz, 167. Benjamin Pollux at 152. Sorrel Mizzi still towards the top of this board. Griffin Paul. A lot of great players trying to chase down this bracelet on what is kind of a slow day here at the World Series. Let's take a limit number 33. That is the $1,500 limit deuce to 7 triple draw low ball. They got to shorten that. There has to be a way to do it.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And let me get a refresh on that one too. That is on its second day. 121 players left. Greg Raymer currently listed as the chip leader, 71,400. Sergei Rabchenko, the ever dangerous one, at 62.7. Igor Surikov at he's actually out of California, 58.4. Brian Yunes up there, 55.3. John Turner, 49.2. Brian Hastings, 49.1. And that's going to be scary for everybody. If Hastings wins another bracelet or gets a top 3 finish, probably will put him at or very, very close to the top of the Player of the Year standings, which will cost people even more money if Hastings could win
prop
it.
bets everywhere?
Everywhere. So,
Okay.
so pretty interesting. Brian Hastings at the top. That Terrence Chan up there, Alan Cunningham, Matt Glantz, Vanessa Selpst, Todd Brunson, Konstantin Puchkov amongst your leaders in event 33. Event number 34, that is the $1,500 split format Hold'em tournament. Used to be known as the Mix Max, but they changed it, and only at 323 entrants in that. I'm kind of surprised because this is
Six-handed, nine-handed.
yeah,
and-
9-handed,
and then
6-handed, heads up, and then a final table.
Okay.
So
Do they alternate on the final table?
yeah, they're going to play. I think they're just playing a final table, if I'm
Okay.
correct.
Right.
I'll have to double check the structure sheet, but obviously just getting underway. So look at that. Everybody's scared. They're waiting for me to eat this Vegemite.
There is Vegemite. Oh, he's all right. He's fine.
there you go.
He's looking at the footy.
He's got the football. There you go.
Yeah.
Event 35, $3,000 horse
There's
also
a man who
kicking
knows
off
what's
today. So that's what's going on here at the World Series of Poker. There's your news update. All right, so what we're going to do real quick, we're going to take a fast commercial break, and then it is time
Dun, dun, dun.
The cultural exchange is going to
Yeah.
take place.
It's been
as-
interesting.
As Peter Blackhall is going to be giving me all sorts of fun stuff, including Vegemite.
Vegemite.
We all know it from the Men at Work song.
We'll start with Vegemite.
We'll start with a Vegemite?
Yeah, we'll start with the Vegemite.
All right, we'll start with the Vegemite.
All right.
You know, should I just do the Vegemite right now?
Yeah, because we're getting
actually
a
getting a
crowd.
crowd
It's
around
really
here.
good. So
So, okay, so let's just do this.
Okay.
Tell everybody out there, for those of us from America,
Yep.
what is in this jar?
okay, Vegemite is what we all grow up on. All right, we're very happy little Vegemites in Australia.
Okay.
That's an old ad. Okay.
All right.
Very, very good
This
for
guy's
you.
like he's
This guy's
woke up.
laughing his head
He's
off.
already
There's an
laughing.
Australian here. He's going, I got to watch this. This is great. It's actually yeast extract. This is not
Yeast
not a lie.
extract.
It's actually the yeast extract from when they make beer. They take the
Yeah.
yeast extract and then reduce it down, and it's like a thick black. Can they see that? It's like a thick black paste.
Yeah.
We have it on toast or sandwiches as kids go to school with Vegemite. You guys have peanut butter
Peanut
and jelly.
jelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Vegemite.
That does look like peanut butter and jelly.
No.
No.
But you can have it with cheese, and you can have it grilled, and So
I can grill this stuff.
well,
okay,
you
well
have
that's
cheese
good.
on it. You
yeah.
have cheese and Vegemite. Okay.
Okay, so
Now
that's
this is
good.
straight Vegemite.
This is straight Vegemite.
Straight Vegemite on a burger bun, which nobody knew what a bread roll was. So
All right.
shove that in your laughing gear. Have a
All
chomp
right.
on that.
All right, here we go.
All right,
here we go.
This will be interesting.
This is Vegemite, everybody.
This is Vegemite. So
You guys know I love to eat.
take a
but-
big
but
take a
I'm
big
so-
bite.
take a
Don't
big
be
bite.
shy.
Don't
Yeah.
be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It's
3. Yeah. He's done good. He hasn't Ralphed, so that's something.
no. I'm getting more of the flavor.
Mm.
It's very beefy.
Yeah.
It's beefy.
Yeah.
I feel like I've taken like one of the beef bouillon cubes.
Yeah.
I've spread it out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh, that's a little dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little dark.
Well, that's good. Good job. You haven't thrown up. Which
Oh
is,
no, it's
No,
not that bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, you do the good sort of get that sort of.
Yeah, it's beefy. It's deep.
Yeah, it is. It's very deep. It is a deep.
This guy's standing here.
This guy, you want to try some, bud?
Does anybody have guts? Who else wants
Yeah,
to try
have a go.
Vegemite on the air? Does anybody else want to try Vegemite?
Oh, come on,
for the
mate, it's
Men
all
at
right,
Work
not a
song.
problem.
Anybody? You've had it?
Yeah. That's
It's not
great.
that bad.
It's good stuff. It's all right. Yeah. Well, you want a Tim Tam? Oh,
Oh,
he
of
knows
course
what a
you
Tim
do.
Tam
I've
is.
heard about these.
Here you go, mate. You want a Tim Tam?
I'm gonna finish this off.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's very good after the night before. I'll send you some. You give me your address, mate. I'll send you some from Australia. Have a Tim Tam, mate. Yeah. We'll be around.
There's Dennis Rose. Oh, he won't come over after
yeah.
I got him the other day. Wow.
So there's Tim Tams. Oh, our crowd's left,
So that's
unfortunately.
Vegemite.
That's Vegemite.
That's Vegemite. George Danzer's on the phone, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I'm talking my mouth. Wow.
That was good.
It's not horrible.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of,
I picture something a little more seaweedy kind of thing. You know, I
Well-
was a little nervous.
well, it's good with hot buttered toast, and you have
I
it
can
with
see
soup
that.
and stuff. You know.
I can see that. You get a little
Yeah.
butter, a little cheese on there.
Yeah. No, it's good. It is good. It's not as bad. There is some. I'm sure if you Google it, they had some on Good Morning America or something, and
Yeah.
a young woman almost threw up, which was rather
It's
disturbing.
not that bad.
Yeah. That's good. No, that's good.
Yeah, I don't mind. So I survived.
You did. Excuse me. Oh, he's spinning.
No, I'm not. I am going to wash my Vegemite down.
Yeah. All right. A little bit of iced tea. Yeah, you want
I did that.
to go Tim Tam, or you want to do that after the break?
Let's take the break and then
All
we'll
right.
continue the
No
cover.
worries.
But I'll do more Vegemite.
Okay, well, good. Here you go.
I'll do more
Just a little
Vegemite. I mean, that's legit. We'll save it for me for later.
All right,
I
okay.
I can't totally dive into the Vegemite. But God, we got to get somebody else on the show to try it.
bit. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I survived. All right, let's take a commercial break, and we're going to come back. More of the cultural exchange from Peter Blackhall here at the World Series of Poker, and it only happens here at the WSOP, that's for sure. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back.
I'm here with two-time WSOP bracelet winner Rep Porter. Rep, you just launched a new poker training site, thepokeracademy.com. What's one tip you can give to players that will immediately improve their game?
One mistake I see a lot of newer tournament players make is they vary their bet size depending on their hand strength. Some players, when they have a big hand, bet big, and when they have a small hand, bet small. Other players bet smaller when they want you to call them and bet bigger when they want you to fold. These type of betting pattern tells are very easy to pick up on if you're sitting at the table with the same player for a long time. It's really important in tournament play to keep your bet sizing consistent so that your opponents aren't able to discern what kind of hand you have by the amount that you're betting.
That's a great tip for you from Rep Porter at thepokeracademy.com. It's a completely different kind of training site. Thepokeracademy.com offers a no-limit tournament course that gives you a comprehensive strategy from the beginning through all the stages of tournament play. Use the link thepokeracademy.com/mark to get a free 166-page course guide when you buy the course. That's thepokeracademy.com/mark.
There's nothing better than sitting down to play poker with good friends and cutting loose. And that's what you're going to find when you tune in to Poker Night in America. Poker Night in America is revolutionizing televised poker in a big way with all the action you love and the hilarious fun you've been missing. Come take a seat at the table with all your favorite players, old and new, with Poker Night in America. Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on CBS Sports Network. And don't forget to visit the show online at PokerNight.com. So pull up a chair and join us Mondays on Poker Night in America.
Only a donkey would call my pre-flop bet with a deuce tray.
Hey, deuce tray is my lucky hand, and besides, they were suited. Man, I played that hand great.
That was a real share my pair hand.
Share My Pair, the best way to share your poker stories with friends, for free. Available from the iTunes App Store and Google Play. Download the app now.
PokerShop.com is your one-stop shop for all your poker and game room needs. PokerShop.com has you covered with an incredible variety of poker chips and supplies, top-quality playing cards, plus gaming tables and room accessories, just like you'd find in your favorite casino. And if you're looking to spruce up your man cave, we offer a wide selection of decor options, from lighting to mirrors, and portable bars to bub stools, to make your game room the one all your friends and family will be talking about. So for everything you need to make your game night a great night, go to www.pokershop.com and receive 10% off your purchase with the code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You supply your friends, we supply everything else. Live it, love it. Pokershop.com.
Hi everyone, Mark here. If you're a poker player like me and looking for something different and exciting to play, you should give Open-Face Chinese Poker a shot. It has just the right mix of skill, luck, plus a huge dose of the fun factor we're all looking for. There's a reason Open-Face Chinese Poker has everyone from the recreational player to the top pros hooked on its thrills, action, and unique social interactions you won't find in Hold'em. An incredible game like this has got to be worth checking out. And it's easy to learn, especially by using the ABC Chinese Poker app. Download the ABC Chinese Poker app on iTunes today and find out what everyone's talking about. And if you have questions about the game, tweet at ABC Chinese Poker and they'll be glad to help you along. So join the Open-Face Chinese Poker community today with the ABC Chinese Poker app, and we'll see you at the tables.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Peter, we should make everybody that busts out of this tournament eat some Vegemite.
Yeah, well, we had a couple of non-starters there just on the break.
I'm stunned. Look, I caught some serious crap the last couple of days about certain things that I don't prefer to do. I'm just going to leave it at that. Ryan LaPlante, Bart Hansen, and Scott Davies would all not take a bite of Vegemite.
Nope. I saw that. I saw that with my own two eyes. They wouldn't touch it.
I'm stunned.
Yeah.
Well, I am stunned.
It is a pretty amazing sort of cultural exchange, and people are afraid. Don't be afraid. It's not it's not toxic. It won't. Won't.
She just
cause
smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich.
Yes, yeah, everybody knows that
come
song.
on.
Come on, it's good.
Wow, amazing. All right, well,
we'll go,
but we'll keep it out because if anybody's walking by that we know,
Yeah.
we can offer it to them.
Yeah, we can
and see
what
if
happens.
they'll come on the air and try some Vegemite while
You
we're on the air.
want to try a little bit more cultural?
Yeah,
exchange?
let's do this. Well, here's some of the stuff that I got. Peter gave me a nice chip from the Crown Casino in Melbourne.
In Melbourne. Oh, you pronounced it very well. That's
Thank
good.
you, Melbourne.
So
Yes,
it's pronounced Melbourne, not Melbourne.
Yeah.
For those of you playing at home.
Right.
In America.
I got yelled because you guys yelled at me on the show about
did
that
we?
a long time ago.
Oh, that would have been landing. Now
So,
we also have an Australian rules football.
This is cool, and I
Okay.
really appreciate
So,
this because
yep.
when I was young, I'd watch watch Australian rules
Younger?
football on ESPN all the time. I loved it.
Yeah.
So this is like an official AFL football, huh?
Yeah. That's a Sharon. So that's what they used to play Australian rules football. It is yellow because that's a night football. They do play at night, not actually in the dark, but with lights on and stuff.
Sure.
So it's pretty. It's good. It's those of you who haven't seen Australian rules football, you should check it out on YouTube or.
It's awesome.
I'm sure it's on. Probably you get it on Fox Footy or something like that. Or?
I think some of the Fox of the Fox channel shows it. At some point.
The grand finals in end of September, so it'll probably be on Fox or something like
Who's
that.
out in front? Who's hot this year?
Sydney Swans, the Hawthorn Hawks, and would be the Dockers, the Fremantle Dockers are the teams to beat this year.
Is that a newer team? I don't remember Fremantle.
No, Fremantle Dockers are a newer team. Yes,
Yeah.
they're from Western Australia. So in Western Australia, they have two teams. They have the West Coast Eagles and they have the Fremantle Dockers.
There's not much out on that West Coast.
No, it's
it's kind
well.
of like
Basically, Western Australia takes up a third of Australia. So, and we're talking in relative size. So those of you, again, playing at home in America, the actual land mass of Australia actually is about the same as North America. So it's huge. So, and Perth is just one spot on the map in the south of Western Australia. So,
what I love about Australians, by the way?
What's that?
You're mutts like us.
What?
You're mutts like us.
Mutts.
Like Americans.
We're
You were actually prisoners.
Well,
that's where it all got started.
The
English said, "Screw you guys! You're so bad. We're not only going to put you in jail, but we're going to take you to this big island halfway across the world and drop you off."
I actually have ancestors on the First Fleet in Australia. Convict stock, we are.
Nice.
That's true. And for those of you playing at home, do you know what the first thing they did when they got to Australia in the First Fleet?
No.
Because you like your pilgrims set up camp and all danced around singing Kumbaya and being nice to the Indians and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
In Australia, this is a true story. They arrived in Australia, got off the ships, set up a big bonfire on the beach, okay, and had an orgy and drank rum.
Wow.
That's absolutely true. That's how we started our country.
Jiminy Christmas. Well, what? You got to start it off. Start big.
You got to start somewhere.
There you go. All right, what else we got flying around?
Well, we've got
save the Tam Tams for last because everybody's telling me they're freaking awesome.
Okay, you want to go with cherry ripes?
Okay, cherry. Yeah, let's do that.
So cherry ripe, This is a cherry ripe. This is just a little snack cherry ripe.
Okay.
You can get that on the camera there. So, cherry ripes have been around for probably since the 1920s. Probably one of my favourite all-time sort of sweet snacks. I love cherry ripes, and they're a dark chocolate with cherries and coconut inside. They're fantastic. Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, I'm digging that.
Yeah. And again, when Americans come to Australia, first thing they grab is they have a cherry ripe, they have a Tim Tam, and go, why can't we get them here? So
why can't we get them here? What's the problem?
I don't know.
Why are you guys hogging up all the good
Well,
stuff?
I think there's probably some stores, if you shop around, apparently you can get Tim Tams around in some of the stores here in America, they tell me.
Okay.
But I haven't seen them as yet, so... but I haven't been really off the strip, so I don't know. Do you want to go Tim Tam now?
I'm getting there. I got.
Oh, yeah. We're going. Well, we want to talk more about Australian culture, like that our national anthem, Advance Australia Fair, can be sung to the theme from Gilligan's Island.
That figures.
Yeah, that's...
you guys are awesome.
And our national song, Waltzing Matilda. Have you ever looked at the words to Waltzing Matilda? You know
No,
what
I haven't.
You know, our national song
No.
is about a swagman, which is basically a bum who travels around Australia. Like a swagman is, carries his pack on his back, and and he camps by Billabong, which is a lake. So and he steals sheep, and to avoid capture by the police, he commits suicide by drowning himself in the Billabong in the lake. So that's our national.
Wait, this is your national anthem.
That's our that's our national song.
National
song is Advance Australia Fair, but our national anthem is Advance Australia Fair, and our national song is Waltzing Matilda. Okay. It's all about stealing and suicide.
Oh,
isn't that awesome?
Well, that works.
What a great country.
Hey, our national anthem's a drinking song. So it's all good.
Well,
that's why we're the best, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we got
Tim Tams.
So we have Tim Tams. Now these are legendary.
These are.
What exactly is a Tim Tam? Before I try it.
It's chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, pretty much.
Okay, so this is just chocolate death here.
Yeah. This is.
Okay.
This is. Yeah.
So this is a Tim Tam.
That's pure ecstasy right there in your left hand.
Okay.
And there's some very interested. You want to come over and try this
I think they should
stuff?
try some Vegemite.
Come on, guys. You want to try some Vegemite? We actually have
this
a couple
is Peter
of.
Blackhall from Australia.
I'm
This
from
is what
Australia.
the
Hi,
whole
guys.
show is about.
And your name, sir? Mike. Hi, Mike.
from
And this
Mike's
is your partner? Pardon me? Leslie. Hi, Leslie. How you going? Would you like to try some Vegemite, Leslie?
Who's got the guts to try some Vegemite?
Come on. Sure.
Oh, get her on here.
All right.
Get her on the show.
Come on. We're going to squeeze her in the middle here.
I'll
Yeah,
squeeze
come on.
over.
You have to come in
These
here,
Tim
Mike.
Tams are really good, by the way.
Yeah. We'll get you a Tim Tam. We're all right. We'll get you in here, Leslie. Now, you're going to have to duck down.
Okay, Leslie.
All right.
No,
This
excuse
is
me, because
Vegemite.
I'm having a Tim Tam.
Okay.
Okay, this is Vegemite.
Oh, come on, don't be shy.
Leslie?
Just get it right in there.
Okay, tell us what you're tasting right now. Tell us what you're tasting right now.
That's...
What is it? What are you feeling?
A lot of bread, a little squishy veggies. Ooh. There's a lot of vitamins in there, I hope.
yeah, it's vitamin B12. That's very good for you. Now you'll have
very
rosy
good, very
cheeks.
good. Okay.
Because Vegemite, we have rosy cheeks when we eat our
Little sour.
A little bit.
Yep, don't know that I'd want to try it again, but I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Where are you from, by the way?
No, Riverside, California.
Well,
okay.
Well, you just got a taste of Australia. Maybe not a good one.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Give her a piece of the candy to follow that up. She
right.
deserves it for being such a good sport.
Try them, all right? And your partner Mike obviously is the what is it, more effeminate member of the team. Sorry.
Wow. So there you go.
Cheers, guys. That's cool.
Leslie's husband is dying over there.
What's that?
Her husband is dying over there. Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Rose.
That's all right.
That was funny.
That was good.
That was funny. Good sport there, by the way.
Yeah. Good on her. That was great.
Anybody else want to try Vegemite on the air?
No.
No?
No.
No? Not feeling it? All right.
Too scared. That's the reaction you usually
so
get.
Awesome.
That's the reaction you usually get.
Oh my God, those Tim Tams are great. I cannot let Kristen have those Tim Tams.
No,
Not
well,
that she can eat many of them right now.
We'll send some over when we get back home. But yeah, and it is rather interesting to be here in America and sort of see what's going on. Did I say I've nearly get run over every day?
Yeah.
Trying to cross the street.
Don't do that.
Because I keep looking the wrong way, which is rather bizarre. And it is a very long way here. It's 14-hour flight and then a little hop over here to Las Vegas. I still can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you live. And
It's awesome.
We have spoken across from Australia to America before, but to actually be here with you is just great.
Well,
Thanks for having me. So
very happy, sir. Very happy to have you
Good,
here.
good.
Right? I know my wife is pumped to see you too.
That's great. Will we have presents for her too? Apart from Vegemite and stuff. So and for Amanda as well, for the little Amanda.
Awesome.
So
I appreciate
we
that.
have
Thank
some
you,
stuff,
sir.
But we'll save them for when we're out at the house or what I know. Whatever. What are we doing? When are we going out?
Tomorrow, I guess.
Ah, cool. That sounds
After
good.
our show on KSHP 1400
Yep.
AM, we're
Awesome.
gonna paint the town Aussie.
Australian.
Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Did I pull that? I did. Yeah. Actually, this is the 10th anniversary of Joe Hashem's
Yes, it
World
is.
Series
Yeah,
of Poker
yeah,
win.
they were
It's hard to
talking-
believe it's been so long.
Well, I
isn't
was
it?
just talking about that before I left, and it's been 10 years, so that's quite amazing. So, I'm sort of hoping I do well in the seniors event and get up there, and you actually talk about me in a couple of days' time
That'd be
on the
all right.
radio. So that'd be nice.
That'd be very nice. What impact did Joe Hashem's victory have on poker in Australia? I mean, you were there, so
Massive.
tell us a little bit about what happened after he won in the years afterward.
Well, in that time, 10 years ago, poker wasn't wasn't not big. It was happening. That was probably about the start of the poker boom in Australia. So, my son Landon, who is whenever I go to the Crown Poker Room and hi, I'm Pete Blackwell. Ah, you're Landon's dad, so they all know him, and I'm
Yeah.
just his father, So
Right.
I'm nothing, but. He was dealing at Crown. Landon was dealing at Crown and doing what they call NPL, which was the National Poker League at the time, and doing tournament director and things like that before he got involved with Deaf Poker Australia. And I'd sort of heard about this game and heard a little bit about what was happening with it. And we'd played cards as kids. My father was a very good poker player, a very good blackjack player. So we, as children, my brothers and sisters, we learned to play cards from an early age. So I'd always been interested in cards anyway, and sort of got started playing in the local leagues and things like that, like most people. But then Joe Hashem won, and wow, it's like just an explosion went off. All of a sudden, everybody wanted to play No Limit Texas Hold'em. The poker room was at Crown at that stage, and there was tournaments and that sort of thing going on. But when he won, it just brought that whole culture into the public eye right then and there, and it just went kapow.
Yeah.
Now you can. Well, there was a stage there, probably about the same time as Black Friday when the was that a couple of years ago? When was that? Whenever
2011.
Yeah, 2011. Thank you. That's right. Just after Landon came back from the World Series, and so it was at that stage things sort of plateaued, and there is still a very big poker culture in Australia, and we play a lot of poker in pubs and clubs around Melbourne and Sydney and Queensland. So it's still going on. Not growing as much as it did at that early stage. It sort of got to a stage and then it sort of levelled off.
Yeah.
Still the big tournaments, come on down. You should, hopefully get someone to sponsor you to come down for the Aussie
we
Millions
need
in
to do that.
January.
You guys all hear that out there?
Yeah. So anyone who's looking to sponsor Mark to come to Australia, he'll be well looked after. Don't worry. You've never been to Crown, and for those of you again playing at home in America who've never been to Crown, imagine something about a third of the size of any of the casinos here in Vegas. It is a big poker room. There is it is its own room, but certainly not like here in Vegas. I mean, I just can't get over just how massive the places are and how much is going on all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, Crown Poker and the Crown Casino complex is fabulous, and food court and things like that, but nothing like here. There's one sort of, not really little food court. It is now that I've been here. One little food court, and the food's great, and there's plenty to see and do, and it's right on the banks of the Yarra River in Melbourne, and it's a what used to be pretty much industrial wasteland, and they built this beautiful place there, and it's a great place to come, and you're all welcome to come down and visit and have a real good time. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Very nice. Yeah, I, that's one of my poker destinations I want to hit for sure.
Hey, I've done one of mine off. I've ticked one of mine off my bucket list, which is great. So here I am in Australia. Where am I? Las Vegas.
Yeah, you're in Las Vegas.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a bit blurry the last day and a half.
Flights, he's a little laggy. It's okay.
So, look, it's good. So, it would just to be here and to be playing Event 40 this week. I have to say thank you to my partner Carolyn, who's actually staked me for the whole week. So
wow, that's great.
So she paid for everything. She said so. I was coming with a group of friends, and that sort of failed. And I thought, I'll go in 2016. I'll keep putting money away. And she said, oh no, here's the ticket. Here's the buy-in.
Nice.
Go to Las Vegas.
Get out.
Thank you, darling. So I've got to come back. If I win Event 40, I've got to come back with something 3 carats. If I'm second, I'm obligated to come back with something that's 2 carats.
Okay.
So there is conditions to my winning.
That is very fair.
Yeah,
very
I think that's fair.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's take another break, and we come back. We're going to wrap the show up. And we're just having a lot of fun down here with Peter Blackhall out of Australia, one of the
hey guys.
friends of the show. And, of course, always great to get the perspective of players coming in here from internationally.
Well, yeah, internet.
So,
well, that's
pretty cool.
It is very cool.
You're still glowing about it.
Oh, it's
like
amazing.
you had a baby.
Well, I have two. I have my 2 beautiful granddaughters, my Alyssa and my Isabella.
Well, this is better than having landed, though, right? It has to be.
Better than
coming to Las Vegas. It's got to be better than having landed.
Well, no, he's a pretty good kid. He gave me moments, but he's been pretty good. He's all right. So he's a good boy. he's blessed me with a granddaughter, so I think that rates for something.
There you go. We'll put him in like positive 2 points for doing that.
All right, yeah.
Get him out of the hole a little bit. All right, let's step back. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back. Peter Blackhall joined us here on the show, and maybe we'll find another Vegemite victim, too. We'll give it a shot.
That'd be good.
So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show, live from the World Series of Poker. Stick around. We'll be back on the other side of the break.
PokerShop.com is your one-stop shop for all your poker and game room needs. PokerShop.com has you covered with an incredible variety of poker chips and supplies, top-quality playing cards, plus gaming tables and room accessories, just like you'd find in your favorite casino. And if you're looking to spruce up your man cave, we offer a wide selection of decor options, from lighting to mirrors and portable bars to bub stools, to make your game room the one all your friends and family will be talking about. So for everything you need to make your game night a great night, go to www.pokershop.com and receive 10% off your purchase with the code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You supply your friends. We supply everything else. Live it. Love it. PokerShop.com. There's nothing better than sitting down to play poker with good friends and cutting loose. And that's what you're going to find when you tune in to Poker Night in America. Poker Night in America is revolutionizing televised poker in a big way, with all the action you love and the hilarious fun you've been missing. Come take a seat at the table with all your favorite players, old and new, with Poker Night in America. Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on CBS Sports Network. And don't forget to visit the show online at PokerNight.com. So pull up a chair and join us Mondays on Poker Night in America. Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? Heads up, everyone. It's time for the ABC Chinese Poker App Tip of the Day.
Try to make a good hand in all 3 rows. That's what makes the game both fun and challenging. Except for a big pair on top for Fantasyland, try to improve all the rows, not just maximize one while neglecting the others. For example, it's usually good to pass on a flush on the bottom if you can improve another row significantly instead. You have plenty of chances to catch the 5th diamond later.
Want to get in on the Chinese poker action with over 1 million games played every day? Download the ABC Chinese Poker app on your iPhone or iPad today. From Vegas to Miami and all over the world, it's the #1 Chinese poker app, ABC Chinese Poker.
Only a donkey would call my pre-flop bet with a deuce track.
Hey, deuce tray is my lucky hand, and besides, they were suited. Man, I played that hand great.
That was a real share my pair hand.
Share My Pair, the best way to share your poker stories with friends, for free. Available from the iTunes App Store and Google Play. Download the app now.
Nevada poker players, it's time to get in the game with the Nevada Poker League. Play for free to win cash at every location, plus you also can win poker cruises and even a $10,000 World Series of Poker main event seat. It's a great way to play poker at no risk, make new friends, and build up your poker bankroll. The Nevada Poker League is never closed and is running games 7 days a week at a location near you. So what are you waiting for? Visit the NevadaPokerLeague.com right now for all the info. Don't wait. Play poker for free and cash in today with your friends at the Nevada Poker League.
Most poker websites drop you into a sea of videos and it's choose your own adventure time. You'll learn a lot of great moves from pros, but they don't teach you how they fit into your game. Isn't there a better way to learn tournament poker? We think so, and that's exactly what you'll get at thepokeracademy.com. It's a completely different kind of training site. We teach you how all the tactics of tournament play fit together into a comprehensive strategy topped by a 2-time WSOP bracelet winner. Use the link thepokeracademy.com/mark to get a free 166-page course guide when you sign up. That's thepokeracademy.com/mark.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
All right, and we are back here. If I could turn Peter's microphone on. I'm sorry, that sounded kind of bad.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we're good now. Peter Blackhall from Australia joining us. Of course, you guys know him as the Dado Landon.
Yeah, the father of.
Yep.
I'm known as that in Melbourne, so yeah, the father of Landon.
But we're having a great time here with the Australian Cultural Exchange going on. And we made some poor girl suffer through eating Vegemite.
Yeah.
Well, she volunteered.
She did volunteer, yes.
She volunteered.
It was good. Well, I'm sure they can download this and replay it and watch the horrified look on the poor woman's face. And she.
It's not that bad.
Well, yeah, it's.
If you're not ready, I mean, see, I guess I knew what it was, so I was kind of ready. JC Tran's over here, by the way. JC, how you doing? I would love to have JC Tran try some Vegemite. That would be something, but he looks a little busy right now. Yeah. Oh man, this is fun.
Well, it is fun, and well, here we are on the opposite side of the world, talking poker and
eating Vegemite,
eating Vegemite and cherry ripes and Tim Tams, and it's really cool.
That's not something you get to do every day.
No, and I actually I didn't think I'd ever sort of get to do it, but here I am, and it's and for those of you listening in Australia or anywhere else in the world on this show, come on over and have a look for yourself. It's amazing here. I think it's brilliant.
Oh.
I'm just having the best time.
And Brick Mason, I'm so sorry he was listening to the show. Was looking for any timeline on Monster Stack live stream. They will not get to that until they get to the final table, but we can take a fast look and see where they are. So sorry, Brick. I apologize. I did not see. We were so busy goofing around with the Vegemite, and I had the chat box covered up. It's going to be a while. They are still at. Let me just double refresh here. They're still at 18 players, so you're looking at hours and hours away from that Monster Stack live stream starting up. So, yeah, you pretty much just got to, you guys, when you're waiting to get one of those live streams, you got to wait till you get to the final table. So the best thing I could tell, best advice I could give everybody at home is keep an eye on WSOP.com, and when you see the numbers start dropping into 12, 11, then it's kind of time to warm up and get ready to roll.
See where your friends are and things like that. So
yeah. Hopefully we'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of friends, that was a great lead-in. I appreciate that because we got to make sure that we thank all the great sponsors of the Mark Hoke Show.
Who do we need to thank?
Well, a whole lot of them, and but I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to normally because I have too much fun with my guests. I cover their faces up with our graphic. I won't do that to you though, Peter.
Oh, look at that! That's good.
I won't do that to you. But let me. I will pop the scroll.
Some
off
people
there
might
for a
actually
second.
prefer that.
Well, yeah, for me, absolutely.
Yeah.
But of course, we are the Mark Hoke Show, coming to you live every day from the World Series when we're here.
I
do take a couple days off.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks, man.
I wish I had an intro like that every time I went somewhere. It's awesome.
Nice. Well, we can work on that. Of course, PokerAcademy.com. Make sure you guys go to the PokerAcademy.com.
Yep.
Rip Porter has had 3 massive runs in this series already, and he's going to tell you how to get through a poker tournament helping you utilize your game.
Learn to play.
Yeah, and teaching you step by step. So check it out at thepokeracademy.com. And if you do that, go to thepokeracademy.com/Mark. When you get access to your coursework, you also get a free 166-page course guide.
Oh, that's cool.
So make sure you go to thepokeracademy.com/Mark.
I'll Google that when I get home.
Please do. Should do that.
Yeah.
That would make my sponsors happy too.
Oh, that's very
Maybe
good.
you should do that before you play the event.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble finding free Wi-Fi spots. So,
you got to hang out with me. I got it covered. ABC Chinese Poker. If you don't have that app, Peter, you need to get that too.
Okay.
ABC Chinese Poker, the number one app. Millions of downloads games played every week on ABC Chinese Poker. Download it for your iPhone or iPad today. And of course, you want to get more information about it, go to abcchinesepoker.com. I guess I should have unpaused that too because now the logo is going to be there forever.
Who else we got to thank?
Unless I do that. BlueRail.net, of course, our website provider. Bob Lusk and the team doing a fantastic job. They've supported us for 3+ years now as we near the 4th anniversary of the Mark Hoke Show and its various incarnations.
Been that long?
Yeah.
It only seems like yesterday we were,
I know, it's crazy.
We were talking all the way from Australia. That's fantastic.
It's something else. So make sure you guys, for your e-commerce, business, personal, whatever, go to BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? The PPC Poker Tour. Hey, man, we're everywhere with the PPC Poker Tour. Going to Tampa and Naples, Fort Myers coming up here next month. Looking forward to a couple of great events there.
Where's that?
That's kind of in the southwest in Florida.
Okay,
so,
Florida. Right.
So join us there at the PPC Poker Tour. Go to ppcpokertour.com. Pokershop.com. 10% off with the code HOKE for all your poker supplies anywhere around the world.
Awesome.
They'll take care of you. Chips, cards, tables, bars, stools, signs.
Yep.
I don't think they have moose in there, but otherwise, and kangaroo. But otherwise, you can get whatever you want. Check them out at pokershop.com. The Nevada Poker League, of course. Play poker for free. If you bust out, hey, if you want to go play something, just a little warm up tonight, go have some fun with one of 20 locations for the Nevada Poker League. Play for cash and prizes.
Check that out a couple of weeks before I came over.
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
Yeah,
go play.
Was looking at that. Yep.
So go to NevadaPokerLeague.com and check out the schedule and go out and have a great time playing. Share My Pair. You've probably been seeing some tweets from my dear wife with the Share My Pair. She's been sharing them all over the internet. Play it, post it, share it. Of course, don't tell the story a million times. Tell it once. Make that great hand video of the big hand that you played.
Bad poker beats, 20 words or less, or I'm completely bored. The eyes glaze over, I'm done with you.
So there you go. So make sure you download it on your phone today.
The Grindettes.
Share My Pair. Of course, the Grindettes. There you go.
Yep.
Katie Stone, Katie Dozier, Jen Shahade, and Jamie Kerstetter. The great ladies team of poker. Make sure you check them out at grindettes.com, on Facebook, the Grindettes, and Twitter at Grindettes. Poker Night in America. Hey, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on CBS Sports Network.
If I win Event 40, will they invite me along to that? That'd be great. Fly me over. That'd be good.
I'll talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Go to Poker Night, and of course you can go to pokernight.com to check out everything going on the website as well. But make sure you join Chris Hansen and the team there on Poker Night in America, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And, of course, we're on KSHP 1400 AM in Las Vegas and KSHP.com around the world, so you can listen to us Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Awesome.
We have a tentative guest schedule for the show. Don't have it quite nailed down yet, so I don't want to give that away. But make sure
never show your hand too soon.
And it's going to promise to be quite a controversial show after everything
fun.
going on this weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be something else. So make sure you guys check us out tomorrow on KSHP, 1400 AM in Las Vegas, and KSHP.com. All right. So there we go. I thanked everybody.
Well, that's good. Can I thank a couple of people?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank my partner Carolyn, who's actually staked me to come to Vegas. So, which is pretty awesome. I have to come back with big shiny rings. 3 or 2 carats would be acceptable. And also, person you've had on your show a number of times, Donna Blevins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Donna Blevins, and she coached me a few years ago from America to Australia, which was really cool. And that's where that's pretty much where the WSOP started, Dream started, and to get over here and play, and to really be prepared to get over here and play.
Yeah.
There's probably something like a plus 4,000 field on Friday when I sit down. There was just over that last year. So I'm, but I think I'm a good chance to run deep. I'm hoping that I can, get those cards the first few days and get in and run deep. So, but I think I'm as prepared as I can be. So I'm really looking forward to it, and it's just great to be on air with you, Mark, and thanks for having me. And it's just wonderful to be here in Las Vegas. And just anybody listening from overseas, anybody from Australia listening, get over here. It's just amazing.
There you go.
That's great.
Yeah, Donna Blevins, great friend of the show, by the way. Love her to death. Oh, it's going to be exciting. Just, stay away from Dan Heimiller. He's on a roll right now. He's trying to win that event again. And by the way, do you know who's eligible for the seniors event this year?
Who?
Phil Hellmuth.
Oh, really?
Is now eligible to play the seniors.
He's 50.
He just turned 50.
I'm older than Phil Hellmuth. That's scary.
Could you imagine sitting down the seniors event and Phil Hellmuth shows up hunting another bracelet?
Mate, I would be stoked to sit down at a table with Phil Hellmuth. I reckon that would be brilliant. He's one of my favourite poker players, and I know he cops a fair bit of flack from the poker world and the poker industry, but he's won how many bracelets?
14.
14. I was going to say 15. No, that's 14. He's won 14 bracelets, and you don't win 14 bracelets being a muppet.
Yep.
You don't.
Yeah.
He is one of the best players in the world, and I've been lucky enough through my son Landon to meet some of the top players in Melbourne, and Stuart Scott, who won the Aussie Millions. I'm trying to think. Aaron Benton, he won ANZ PT, I think. I've met Jackie Glazier. She's here. I think she's actually here playing one of these events today or tomorrow. She won APPT, I think. Oh, God, I'd have to check my facts. There you go. She's around. There's a lot of Australians. I know there's a lot of Australians here. Been over the last few weeks. So it's just amazing that the poker world and the poker industry is just going gangbusters. I think it's to be able to fly halfway around the world and live my dream. I just think it's awesome. I love it.
Well, just wait till this weekend.
Oh,
just wait till everything's
can't wait.
going on here, because this has actually been a shockingly quiet day here at the World Series. I think we knew it was going to be a little bit down because of where the schedule was. Because of course we had. Let me get over here if I can find it. Today is the Mix Max tournament, which actually had been a fairly well drawn tournament, but today has just been kind of shockingly light. I think they only got 300 some players for that. And then coming up this evening is the $3,000 horse tournament. So you'll see the mixed game crowd coming in here. And I think, part of it, I don't think it's necessarily been bad for the World Series to slow down here just a little bit after the first 3 weeks that we've had. We've had, of course, went from the Colossus with 22,000 plus entries.
Wasn't that, was that a little controversial?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I was reading all that stuff about that, and
were you surprised when you saw that?
Well, having been a tournament director and run tournaments, and I know that poker players will complain no matter what.
That is true.
So it doesn't matter how good the structure is or what it is, or there's for and against, and I think that they've run this new event this year. Personally, it's not a game that I would want to play because it's, it is a bit of a raffle.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, being a raffle, I'm paying $1,000 to play in, this week's event, and there's over 4,000 players, but 22,000?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a bit of a raffle.
It's
but,
a little bit.
Like the first prize was 600,000?
Yeah, 638.
Yeah, so for a 500 and something, 565 buy-in?
Yeah.
What are you complaining about? Hello? Really? You think that's, $565 for a $600,000 plus return? I reckon that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And look, if you're playing the Colossus, you got to know what it is. It's going to be a pretty aggressive field, and it's going to be people trying to get double ups early and things like that. So the way the tournament was structured, and from memory, I think they were 30-minute blinds and things like that. So I'd have to.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was a great event. I was very happy I got to play in it.
Why not get people in and get them playing? Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's not your cup of tea and you don't want to play that, don't buy into it.
Right.
Simple as that.
Everybody did though.
Yeah, well, good on them.
Everybody did. It was an amazing weekend.
Fantastic. I mean, and again, I think here in Vegas, I mean, we have our tournaments at Crown and throughout Australia and things like that. But to get, even the event I'm playing, between 4,000 and 4,500 players in an event, in one event over this month and a half period, I just think that's amazing. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
You get 22,000 people living their poker dream and sitting down for the Colossus. I just think it's awesome.
Yeah, and
look at the positives.
And it was run so well. I mean, you take away the register, like the pre and post and the payouts were kind of but the actual tournament itself, amazing. And the guys did and I know a lot of these floor people from my travels, and they did an amazing job running that event because it could have been a logistical nightmare, and they took care of it and did the job.
I'm sure when they get around to doing it next year, they would have learnt something from this time, and they'll sort of change things around a little bit or whatever, do whatever they got to do to make it better for everybody. But I hats off to them. I reckon it was amazing, and the more tournaments that they run, the more people they get involved in poker, the better it is for everybody.
Yep.
It's as simple as that.
Yep. And hopefully everybody had a pretty good experience with it too. And the payout thing didn't make anybody bitter about it.
I know I had one or two people that I know very well, Brett and Mitch, a guy from Queensland, and another guy that I deal for a Striker Poker in Australia, and we get along really well. Brett, he's a player and a pretty good player, so he was over here playing the Monster Stack and the Colossus, pardon me. And Mitch from Queensland, he was here playing the Colossus. So they've been and gone. They're back home in Australia now. I'm here in Vegas, guys.
Yeah.
But that's, why wouldn't you fly halfway around the world to do this? I mean, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, you're going to get your shot this weekend.
I get my shot.
So,
yeah.
Should be pretty cool.
It is very cool.
All right. And I think we're pretty much good for the show here, by the way. So I think we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you, Mark. Thank
Peter,
you for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for sitting in. I do appreciate it. And thanks for all the fun stuff. And, some classic World Series moments eating Vegemite.
There you go. So, that'll be on the blooper reel. Check it out on YouTube, kids. It'll be on the YouTube probably.
It's going to be, that's that poor girl.
Yeah, that was funny as hell. Yeah, it was great.
She said she'd do it.
And she did. She was only, and it was only the girl that tried it. All the guys backed
bailed.
away.
The guys bailed.
They're all bailed out.
So there you go. All right, so that's going to do it for us. We're going to be back again tomorrow here. Same time here at the World Series of Poker, 2 o'clock on markhokeshow.com. Of course, it's Pacific time. And Peter, thank you. And we will see. Well, actually, no, we're not going to be on at 2 o'clock. We're on at KSHP at 5 o'clock Pacific time.
Yep.
KSHP 1400 AM in Las Vegas, kshp.com. And, of course, there is also a mobile app for KSHP you can download, so you can listen to us anywhere in the world.
Yeah, for those of you listening in Australia, I think that's probably 2 a.m. I can't remember. We're 17 hours ahead. I can't remember.
I can't make everybody happy. Sorry.
That's all right.
Unfortunately, you have podcasts on markhokeshow.podbean.com.
Download.
So download it too. All right, Peter, we're good.
Thanks, mate.
Yep, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow here live from the World Series of Poker. Have a great afternoon, and good luck to everybody at the tables.
Good luck, everyone.